So on this machine, the one fault is that the internal drive is very uncertain. As you could see, sometimes it reads disk, sometimes it doesn't. Same goes for um, disk writing. So definitely this needs to be looked at. It seems to be the original 1.76 megabyte high density drive, and that I've seen has a capacitor, an SMD capacitor, sometimes that leaks. So one idea is to replace that. Right now it's really struggling to read the drive, but I did read the drive before, so I'm just gonna keep trying until I can read it. Try to insert it again. Maybe the drive is also dusty inside or something. I haven't had time to check, so it's trying again. Yeah, and this time I could load it up. So audio, most important. Left channel, right channel. Okay, game port, left, right, up, down, and fire. Then we have drive test, which will probably fail. Change to a new disk and run it. Yeah, trying to write as expected. It's really struggling to do any meaningful writing action. So the drive definitely has to be looked at, because the disk I have tested in another setup and it was working. So this drive fail. RAM, 16 megabyte RAM and 2 megabyte chip RAM. So the machine, as the listing says, hasn't been recapped yet. I checked the state of the capacitors and they haven't leaked. Reasonably good state. Also, you can hear on the sound that the sound is still working, but definitely it needs to be recapped as soon as possible. And then the real-time clock has to be looked at, because the machine cannot save time. That's a typical problem with some corrosion in the battery area. Most Amiga 4000 suffer from this. I'm just gonna wait for the RAM test to finish. Overall, also a very clean machine. There is slight discoloration at the edge of the front panel and a few scuff marks, and also a few very tiny scuff marks on the case, and a little bit of sticker remains on the right side, which I also showed on the pictures. But apart from that, I think the overall condition is, I'm gonna just look, pretty decent. Also on the back panel is in good condition, no rust that I can see. So overall, this is a very good candidate for a refurbish project. So now it's past second pass for the RAM test, so I'm gonna stop this and do a reboot. It has an internal hard drive configured with Workbench, and the size is 2 gigabyte, it seems to be. I should have checked on the previous machine, but I forgot. Sysinfo. Speed, as you can see, 68040 system, 25 megahertz with FPU, nothing special here. And the RAM again, 16 megabyte, all good. And quit. And I'm gonna do keyboard test. Keyboard test is fine. Mouse already tested, and the timekeeping, as you can see, you cannot save the time, so this is an RTC issue that I have mentioned earlier. But overall, very serviceable system, so thanks.